Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is you're listening to this. Welcome to another edition of Talk of the Tiger. I'm Paul, the nerdy guy. He's Jim Peterik, the rock star. He's with this little band from somewhere in Chicago. You may have heard of them.
Ah,
Um, but we got stuff to talk about. It's been a while, but you've been busy.
yeah.
But first, we want to talk about, speaking of the Ides, we've got some shows coming up. A big one is coming up on September 9th at the Arcada. Talk about that one.
Well, that's the 100th anniversary of the Arcada Theater, and it's going to be incredible. You know, our dear friend, what's his name? Ron
Ron.
Onesti. Ron Onesti he's a giant. Uh, he's got to stand on an orange crate to be as tall as he would like to be, but he's a giant in the business. And 100 years for the Arcada Theater, and we've played there so many times with the Ides and World Stage and on, and there's nobody better than Ron Onesti. So we're excited to celebrate with him.
And that's, realistically, I mean, it's thanks to Ron that the Arcada is here after 100 years because it was sitting abandoned when
Yeah.
he took over. So
And
kudos to him.
exactly. Did you mention the date of that?
I did. It's September 9th.
I'll be
And you
there.
can get information from his website, which is oshows.com. We've got links on Jim's social media and on the website and on the Ides site. So, I mean, that's going to be a pretty spectacular show.
It
So,
really is.
and
So,
then the 2 weeks later or so, roughly, September 27th, another special show, this time downtown at the Harris Theater. And Ron Romero, who is the head of the Illinois Music Museum, where you've been inducted and Dennis has been inducted in the Ides, that it's a pretty big deal.
yeah.
And they've got a special show coming up with you and another old friend of yours, another Chicago alumni, who's going to be hosting this show.
Kevin Cronin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, me and KC, we go back. I mean, he was a little nerdy guy watching the Ides of March when he was 15 years old. And now he's a big nerdy guy, just like me. But it's going to be a great show. And to do a show with KC, as I call him, it's just going to be a thrill. And we ham it up like we do and have a great time up there. And you got to come out.
So now is this going to be like music and stories,
That's
kind of
ex-
like an evening?
it's exactly it. Yeah, it is going to be music and stories because everybody loves the stories. You
Yeah.
know, why did I write vehicle? Well, you have to wait for that. But of course, you know,
Yeah.
but that's another story. I'm still married to her. But anyway, uh, it's going to be great songs and stories.
And Kevin's got a few stories from the road too. I mean, he's in a little band from Urbana, Champaign. Champaign? Wow, I can't talk this morning. Champaign Urbana. You may or may not have heard of
I like,
REO Speedwagon.
yeah, they're good. Do not edit
Yeah.
your
Yeah, I
flub. I
know. Yeah.
love the flub.
So, yeah, no, he had a couple of hits here and there. So, yeah, so it's going to be a fun night. That ought to be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. We all get on stage for Roll with the Changes and bring the house down.
Awesome. That'll be great. All right. So we've talked about a couple of Ides, well, an Ide show and then a special show with you and Kevin. Let's talk about something that we is also a big part of the live experience, and that is there's another Cornerstone show coming up soon.
Very excited about it. I mean, when we get together, it's like old home week. Yeah, the Cornerstones of Rock, Arcada Theater, Ron Onesti's Arcada Theater.
Yep.
It's going to be the Ides of March, of course. The Crying Shames Tom Duty comes all the way from the West Coast. He is the voice that I was inspired to sound like, and I still get that vibrato that I can't lose because I was trying to be Toad, which is his nickname.
Yep.
The New Colony Six will be there in full force. Uh, of course, we're going to do the tribute to Jimmy Sands of the Shadows of Night. I always enjoy that because I get to sing Gloria, which is such a thrill, one of my favorites. And then the second set is all the fabulous Buckinghams with all their hits. And inevitably, we come in right at the end of the show, stage full of musicians doing, generally, we do Bend Me, Shape Me as a homage to Gary Loiseau of the American Breed, the late Gary Loiseau. We still miss him. And Bend Me, Shape Me is a wonderful song and a great homage uh, to him. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. New music time. Well, not quite, but we're getting there. There is another world stage album in the works currently as we speak. It's called Music, and it's featuring a bunch of your friends, and this is coming out first quarter of next year. Why don't you talk a little bit? I'm going to throw out some names, and then you kind of explain it. So first off, naturally, we got the Ides
Yeah.
because we just do projects with the Ides because they're family.
Yeah. And by the way, the Ides are responsible for the title song, Music. We very timely because we are cutting it on the 4th of September, right? Yeah. And we're really excited about that song. That's the linchpin of the whole thing.
Awesome. And then we've got, of course, Kathy Richardson, our longtime uh, family member as well,
Oh
who
my God.
you discovered and who's now the lead singer with Jefferson Starship. But she's going to be performing with, and I can't wait to hear this because I love this combination, a 15-piece gospel band or
Yeah.
choir behind her.
The song is called Power Ballad. I wrote it with Colin, and it name checks all the power songs throughout the ages, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all the songs that name check musical events. Earth, Wind, and Fire, brought the passion to September, and it's every line talks about the various signposts of rock, and Kathy just annihilated. And then we got the 15-piece choir, and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah. Um, we got Colin, of course.
Oh God. Well, we co-wrote the song, so that's good.
All right.
He's not only, my dear son, but he's become really a co-writer and a writing partner and an arranger. And he's the one I call when I need a 15-piece choir or a string section, or it's great. It's great having Colin.
Good
Uh,
deal. Then we've got a new artist that you've started working with called Paul Childers.
Paul Childers is a New Orleans guy. Christine Barnhill, Greg Barnhill's sister. Greg's a famous songwriter and producer. Paul is flying up from Florida and New Orleans, excuse me. And we have a great new song that we're working on together. And he's just a bright light. I used him 3 albums ago, and I said, I'm going to get this guy again. He's bright and he's got a great voice.
Good deal. Another old friend from the jazz side of the world, Marzette Griffith, a Chicago classic.
I wouldn't call it jazz. I would call it R&B.
Wait, yeah, R&B.
Yeah, Marzette is great. I've been working with him since he was a member of the group Essence way back in
Something
1942. No,
in the 1900s.
yeah, there you go. Is incredible. Marzette is a force of nature and a dearest friend, and he's still got the chops, man. And
Yeah,
I love working with him.
Marzette's got the soul. And we're having Mindy Abarian, which is always a treat.
An album wouldn't be complete without the amazing Mindy Abair, double threat, sax genius, great vocalist. And we wrote a song called Be the Change. And we do a duet on it. And it just, if you want to make a difference, you be the change. Don't sit back and think the world's going to change on its own. It's got a lot to say.
Yeah. A classic rock vocalist from the Macaulay Schenker Band, Robin McCauley.
Oh my God.
It's new for this project.
Yeah. I mean, Robin and I have known each other for years, but it's the first time we've really done something together, and I'm really excited about it. The song is called The Tree of Life, and it's very philosophical, but it rocks, and we sing it together, which is really exciting because he's one of my hero singers as a member of the Macaulay Schenker band, and he was actually with Survivor for about a year, but he's just an incredible singer.
Yeah. And to keep up with Michael Schenker is no small feat.
You got to be top of your game.
Yep. So, all right. And then speaking of another old friend going way back, the iconic Don Barnes of 38 Special.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys wrote a song.
We wrote a song. We keep doing it because we love working together. And this one's a really special song because it was a true collaboration. I didn't mean to demean it by saying he didn't just come in and sing it. He came in, we wrote it, he sang the crap out of it. Can I say crap?
You can.
The crap out of it. And it's called Making Time Stand Still. And I can't wait for the people to hear it because it's the best of Peterik and 38 Special.
You guys have been working together for a long time.
Holy mackerel. What was that first song we did together? You see it all around you.
Yeah.
Good love and gone. Hold on loosely.
Hmm.
And that set the tone for our whole career.
Absolutely. And then we bring your neighbor from across the street in because he's just happened to be around in the neighborhood and it's easy for him to get there. Dennis DeYoung. Finally, you got
Oh my
Dennis
God.
coming in to do a song.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the title of the song. Well, let me say this. It's such a pleasure to work with my hero because Dennis is just that. He lives 3 blocks away in a real fancy neighborhood. And he's just the funniest guy. And people think he is Mr. Roboto. He is, but he's hilarious
He
too.
is.
And he's got this very self-deprecating wit. And we just sat down and wrote a song. I can't wait for everybody to hear it. And it's Dennis the moment he opens his mouth. Nobody sounds like him.
Yep.
No one sounds as he combines rock with opera in one voice. He's amazing.
And the thing is, he still sounds like Dennis. I mean, if you listen to the both 26 East albums, he sounds every bit the Dennis DeYoung everybody knows. So this is going to be this. I can't wait.
It's really a thrill working with him
Yeah,
again.
Dennis is indeed hilarious. I mean, you get very dry wit, and it's just very quick, and a brilliant songwriter too. So the two of you together, yeah, that's some magic that's happened. So,
It's really a dog and pony show.
yep. All right. Well, that's quite a bit, and you need to get back to work. So,
Man, I got Larry coming in an hour and a half for more fun. And I mean, I
absolutely.
can't say enough about Larry. I want to give
Oh,
him a tip of the hat. He's an amazing engineer, a dear friend since third grade, an amazing musician, a great singer, and
a
I'm so
brilliant producer too.
well. That's true. Accolades to Larry. I don't say that enough, but he's my left-hander, right
How long
arm.
have you guys been working together in the current studio thing? It's been
Oh,
what, 50 years maybe?
yeah, I would say 50 years. You
Yeah.
know,
Because he
uh,
used to own a studio down
yeah, Tango.
River North.
Well, River North, he had Tanglewood before that,
Yeah.
but he's just a huge part of this team, and I'm very thankful for that.
And the great thing, and because I've seen you guys work, and there's an understanding that comes from working that closely with somebody that you've known since third grade.
Oh yeah.
There's not a lot of trying to explain things. You guys intuitively know what needs to happen. So it's
Well,
and
you
as we've always said, his rough mixes are as good as a lot of people's final mixes. So
oh yeah, man. But the original four guys, are still so tight. And Scott's the new guy, been with us for 38 years.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a family, and
yeah,
I'm so blessed. So, all right, Ides of March, we love you. I love you guys.
yep. All righty. So that's it. So thank you very much, and we will talk again later. And everybody that's watching this, make sure that you've subscribed and hit the little bell thing so that when we put another one of these out, it tells you. And comment on them. Talk about what you think about these songs or memories you've got, and share it with your friends. That all helps the thing.
Please
So,
do.
so from me and him, everybody, have a good week. Thank you very much. See you
Thanks,
later.
Pablo. See you, Pablo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Great God in heaven, you know I love.